Why is Rishi Sunak the man for you?
Good morning. Well, look, it's very simple for me. It's the things he set out in his campaign. It's about restoring trust in how we run the government. It's about getting the economy rebuilt, and it's about bringing the country together. And I think if you look at the way his campaign's been going, putting on support from my parliamentary colleagues at each stage, I think that message is getting through to people. And I think post the weekend, we had 2 debates over the weekend, and I think he set out clearly, both on the economy and on a range of other issues, that he's both the right man to be Prime Minister in September, but also the right man to lead the Conservative Party into an election victory in a couple of years' time, whenever that comes.
Easier said than done, Mark. We were just sitting talking here with our newspaper reviewers that, yeah, OK, he may and he probably will win the majority of parliamentary members there to qualify. Then he's got to get over that hurdle and face the membership, a very different scenario.
Yes, that's right, but I think having been in the Conservative Party for many years and worked with Conservative Party members across the country, our members are very pragmatic and they're very sensible, and I think they'll listen to his message. I think he's being honest with people about the economic challenges facing the country. He's not saying the things that are easy to say, that would be convenient, but he's telling people what they need to hear, and I think our members are very realistic people. They'll listen to his message about the #1 priority is defeating inflation, and I think they'll also look at how he polls across the country, and they'll see that in him they've got someone who can lead that battle to try and persuade the public to give us what will be a 5th consecutive term in a couple of years' time. And I think for both of those reasons, I think they'll put their trust in him if he's successful in getting to that members stage at the end of this week.
But I really do just think you're sort of outlining the views of your peers, and the message we're getting loud and clear, certainly from our viewers, is that they see him as the man who wielded the knife against Boris Johnson, and they're just anyone but Rishi.
Well, look, on the subject about the Prime Minister, yes, Rishi Sunak did resign as Chancellor because he felt that he'd been loyal to the Prime Minister all the way through, but they reached a point with the events around the appointment of Christopher Pincher as Deputy Chief Whip and the way Number 10 handled that situation. Rishi Sunak felt that enough was enough, and he resigned from the government. And that, of course, many colleagues in government took the same view, and in the end the Prime Minister had to stand down, and I think it was right that he did so, and in fact that view is shared by a majority of members of the Conservative Party. But look, I want to focus on the future. Rishi will be setting out his approach to dealing with the economic challenges facing the country. He's absolutely across that subject. We need someone who can hit the ground running, deal with the economic challenges facing all of the people listening to this show. He's proved he's the right man for that, and then I think the public are really warming to him. The polls following the debates at the weekend were very positive, and I think that's the campaign he's going to take out to the country if he's successful in being the last 2 when we have our final ballot on Wednesday.